Yeah. Comics. You guys like comics?
Which comic, buddy?
Comics. Well, we had Star Wars 53. Yeah. We had Aphra, Doctor, annual number 2. And Poe Dameron, also an annual number 2. Get it? Number 2. It's a callback to the beginning of the show. Number 2. Get it? Poop. There you go. And then Star Wars Adventure number 13, which I will say had one of the biggest Star Wars events of all time.
It did.
Kind of.
It corrected the record. It did. Right?
Yeah. So let's start with.
It set the record straight.
So, faithful listeners of the show will remember that one of the first segments we did with the rest of the saga was about Max Rebo.
Oh, no, you're doing Star Wars Adventures first, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm doing it opposite.
Hold on, Mike's got a click, and he's recording his clicks now. So people watching on YouTube can see Mike frantically scrambling to get onto the right comic.
That's how I do. That's how I do, guys. That's how I do. I was just so excited about this, though, because, I just talked about Max Rebo and how everybody who'd ever made a picture or drawing or model or toy about Max Rebo had got it completely wrong.
It was wrong.
Because he's always been depicted with 2 arms and 2 legs.
Until now.
Until this issue of Star Wars Adventure, where he's depicted with only 2 legs and 2 ears.
Dear God, I love that it's called Tales from Wild Space, The Blue Brothers.
Yeah. So we got
Blue
2
brothers.
The Blue Brothers. Yeah, so Max Rebo has
we're on a mission for Maker.
Yeah, he's just standing there with his 2 legs. I thought that was great. That's awesome that the artist would actually do some research for once and find out what exactly these alien species are supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that starts the ball rolling and getting some accurate depiction Max Rebos out there.
That's right. Waiting for that Black Series.
Yeah.
That sweet Black Series.
That would be awesome.
That would be. It'll have to come with more than just Max Rebo, I would.
It's got to have his little keyboard thing going on.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have Finger and Dan.
Oh,
wait a minute.
And the Total Chodes.
Figure and Dan. Thank you very much.
That was the same movie. It's not the same movie.
But they shut up.
What?
You know what? No.
You know what I wish, though? I wish to high heaven that Max Rebo and all of his little weird Hanna-Barbera-ness as he is depicted here with his, his big dong-like nose and schmoopy ears.
Wait a minute.
And his little hand feet running. I just wish his plump little butt had a slight little crack going right up the middle.
It does need a little crack.
A little crack would go a long way.
Make it
It's a kid's comic. They can't put a crack in there.
Oh, a little crack is like a little bare bottom. Give him a little butt cleavage, man.
You need the cracking.
Give him a cute little butt crack.
Little bitty butt crack.
Yeah,
just
Max Rebo.
That's what he had in the original model. He had a little butt crack. So
little bitty butt crack.
Yeah, it's good to see that. Star Wars Adventure, I will say, is still a fun comic. Very kiddie, but still fun. It's a good read.
Yeah,
I like them. I like them too. This one was a Padme and Anakin adventure at the beginning, which was kind of fun. Seeing Anakin and Padme team up and make out and stuff.
Ooh.
That's always pretty hot. Yeah. I think that happened. I don't know. I can't guarantee that happened, but it happened.
This is where the fun begins.
Garrick headcanons that into every Padme and Anakin story.
Oh, yeah. It happened in the Thrawn novel, right? They made out in that. I'm pretty sure.
After they blew up a planet.
Now I'm going to read it.
Until they made out, guys. Yeah, anyway, moving on. So let's do how about Star Wars 53, Mike?
Yeah.
Right.
Not much happened. Bunch of space battles.
Wars. Wait, are you kidding me? This is the greatest comic event of all time.
Oh, right.
I don't care what happened in the comic. All I care about is the cover.
I got the
I hope there's a payoff here.
Technically, Garrick called this segment comic highlights. So yeah, the cover.
Yeah, the cover is good. I think we mentioned
cover's good. Moving on.
It starts off with Hope dies.
So it's got a Han Solo in an X-wing outfit.
Yeah, it does.
A costume or
Part of
I
Rogue
guess
One, our Rogue Squadron all of a sudden.
Yeah, so we got a Rogue Squadron. It is kind of a, like, after the last few issues that have dropped bombs left and right, this one was kind of like, oh yeah, space battles. All right. Okay. That's cool. It's kind of let down because, they kind of reached the pinnacle and now we're kind of on the downswing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. I guess going forward in Star Wars 54, Darth Vader will start hunting Princess Leia because he knows she's on the ship. So that'll be a cool issue, I suppose.
Hell?
So why was Han part of Rogue Squadron?
So in the course of trying to get the rebels out of trouble with the Empire, he accidentally crashed the Millennium Falcon upside down.
Yeah, he landed it upside down, but he was nice enough to extend the landing gear first, so it's just
It's landing gear
sticking up in the air
up.
like a dog getting a belly rub.
He's like, oh crap. So now he still wants to be in the fight. So he says, give me anything that flies, and apparently
Anything with wings,
anything with wings,
which is weird because the Falcon does not have wings.
No.
He's like, maybe if it has wings, I won't land it upside
So
down.
yeah, X-wings have foils, right? Is that they consider those wings? I don't know.
It's space, bro.
They're not aerodynamic, so they wouldn't fly in.
And foil, I don't think would have very good,
Get me anything with foil.
Give me anything.
All
with
right,
S
here's
foils.
Apollo 11. Have fun.
Yeah.
Knock
Yeah,
yourself
come on,
out.
guys. Get it right. Be like Star Wars Adventure, where you get things right.
Yeah,
You
except for the
jerks.
lack of an itty bitty butt crack.
It's a butt crack. It's a kid's
You
thing, It's artist.
there.
artist
That cute little butt
Just
crack.
pretend it's there.
I'm gonna go and draw it in. On all of
Okay,
them.
there you go. Just go to your comic shop and with
Yeah.
a pen draw butt
What's that?
cracks.
Hey, you with the Sharpie. You.
What?
I go.
No, correcting it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Sharpie
so-
guy.
Star Wars is continually probably one of the top comics, I think.
Yep.
But,
I think it's cool. I
yeah.
like it. I like
This
the
one's all right.
storylines. They keep
Nothing-
it interesting.
What
Yeah.
about the next issue cover art? on
yeah. Next
Yeah, that
issue
was
shows
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Vader hunting down
Interesting,
Leia.
right?
Is that
Leia.
Padme's outfit?
No, it looks like Padme, but Leia's
A little
pretty-
Padme-esque.
Well, it's Padme-esque, but they've had Leia in this costume for a while.
Yeah, she's kind of like slowly transitioning into her Hoth outfit over the course of these issues.
Well, yeah, let's add some padding on the wrists and elbows.
Like
here.
she's got her hair done up in the braids in the back.
yeah,
like
but she's
the
not
Hoth
quite
outfit.
full oven mitt vest yet.
Right, yeah. So she's I guess she'll like
Hot oven mitt vest.
slowly add parts to her outfit until she reaches that. I don't know. We'll see.
As long as it stays form-fitting.
Oh, Mike, I'm surprised you're not talking about a little bit of side boob in this picture.
Yeah.
No,
there's
that's
that.
you, Corey.
Yep,
Thanks
it
for
was.
pointing that out.
It was.
He ain't
Thanks for
lying.
giving me the way to blame you for it.
He ain't lying. Yeah, so then also Poe Dameron annual number 2 came out.
I'm going on break.
Poe Dameron.
Podems.
OED.
So Corey likes Poe
Dingles.
Dameron, right?
Oh man,
It's Snap Wexley in
nothing
this issue.
nothing in the Poe Dameron series has ever attracted me in any way
What?
whatsoever. Not a
Snap Wexley?
like all kidding aside, nothing about this comic series has ever interested me.
It's been more mildly entertaining recently, which is funny because they're getting ready to end the series.
Yeah,
and I'm finally kind of on board.
I
Finally,
know. I like how they're writing Poe's character a lot because he's very like sarcastic kind of, and he has this like devil may care attitude.
Which one are we on? The annual number 2 or the issue 30?
Annual number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so this had a new artist on it.
The cover art's great.
Yeah, cover
The
art's
cover
great.
art's good. The inside art.
Oh heavens!
So much.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the cover art. was
I
done-
scrolled
What
onto
is
the
that?
first page as you said that.
Who
and
is that?
Man,
That's like they took young Leia.
please tell me that's not Leia.
And they took
That's
old
Leia.
Leia and they beat her up with Shmi's corpse.
no, she's melting.
Oh, and what?
What's with Poe?
Oh my god!
This is some of the worst art I've ever seen in a
Oh,
comic.
the worst.
3PO
I've
looks
ever
good.
seen.
I don't know. The faces are terrible.
The
These are-
faces are bad. The cover
Like,
artist is Rod
like
Riggs,
I'm
who's really
looking
good.
one where like Leia's right eye is over her
Yes,
nose
I
and the
know.
left eye I think is somewhere back by her ear. What is happening?
I don't know.
This person was not born for
I
biological art.
I think they have medical conditions. All of them.
Yeah. Like Poe doesn't look like Poe. He looks more like Fry from Futurama. With
The hair.
Yeah.
It's the hair. He has Fry's hair. It's got the three, like the wings on top and the wings in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And Jess Pava, it looks nothing like her character. I don't know. The art I was
Snap
not.
Wexley.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Han is homeless Han, and Chewie is big blue-eyed Chewie.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly.
I'm going to call that one Chewie.
Oh my gosh, like the eyes in every character on every page are wrong.
Yeah. It's disappointing because it was actually a pretty decent story.
That's what I was going to ask. Hopefully the story's...
Yeah, because they actually break out some old like starships with that, which I was excited, including the Z-95 Headhunter.
Yeah, buddy, love for the Z-95.
It's one of my favorite
gee.
Star Wars spacecraft. Yeah. So
Yeah, they got the old Jedi starfighters in there, V-wings. They got one of them.
ARCs 170.
Oh, there's an
Yeah.
old
I can never
Jedi
remember
Starfighter. You're right. Yeah.
And there's that headhunter. That's hot
Yeah,
stuff.
so they're
Nice.
trying to be more incognito, so they had to break out some old starfighters, and they brought out the old Z-95, which was Mara Jade's favorite starcraft. You know, she flew one of those.
Yep.
But the story is actually pretty cool because the Resistance needs money to fund their war effort, and they have this tip on this box that is worth a lot of money, and inside's information that's worth a ton of money. They don't really know what's inside of it. So I guess Han and Chewie and Black Squadron are both after it at the same time without knowing each other are after it. So Han kind of more or less clears the way for Black Squadron incognito like, and kind of like lets it go. It's like, okay, we'll let them have it. And then in the end, they find out the information inside is actually the last remaining archives from Alderaan. Yeah, which I thought that was kind of cool. Like, Leia's, obviously from Alderaan, but how awesome it was that she gets that information back after all these years. She finally can, I don't know, maybe not have closure, but she kind of has.
Sit down, flip through the old photo albums. Okay, so I've always been okay with spelling out 3PO because no one calls 3PO 3PO. Like 3PO, they throw it together as one word.
Yeah.
And I've been okay with R2 because, again, thrown together as one word. But when you spell BB-8, which doesn't really... BEE hyphen 8, ATE.
Yeah.
I feel like BB-8 is so specific that it doesn't actually run together like one word like the other ones do. So I don't know that this is a precedent that needs to be held.
Yeah.
BB-8.
What did he eat?
I know. Well, yeah. BB-8. Nobody said BB-8.
Some
it's BB-8.
Butterfinger BBs.
Not 3PO. It's not R2. It's BB-8.
Yeah. BB-8.
BB-8. I don't know.
BB-8.
That just seems dumb to me. Yeah. Sorry. Had to call attention to it.
Yeah. But the story was cool. Art was bad. But
I want to be more complimentary.
Yeah.
But I can't.
I want Angel Unziueda back, or however he's
who's
Looks like we even got a panel with the birth of Kylo Ren, huh?
Yeah. Got some backstory.
Who's the lady alien in this? Is that a Bothan?
No. I can't remember her speech.
Every time I see something that looks like a Bothan, I go, "Is that a Bothan?" The answer's always
she's
no.
from Thundercats.
We want Bothans so bad.
I know. They're saving that for something, I guess, because
They always have.
you think they could throw them in at any point in the comics, but they haven't up to this point at all.
Frustrating.
It sucks. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Sucks.
this art.
Sucks.
It is.
Yeah. We had Aphra Annual number 2 come out, which is a little better on the art front. And it's a kind of cool story. You have a interesting pairing of a female Trandoshan and a human. I guess they're kind of married. It's interesting, right? A little interspecies action there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically the story is Aphra's hiring them to collect this big angry monster thing from this planet for some sort of crime lord so he can show it off to his other crime lord buddies who also have pretty crazy monsters like the Rancor,
That's what them crime lords do.
Yeah.
They collect lightsabers and monsters.
That's right. Gracchus, man.
Star Wars, bro.
Gracchus is the best. And then through the course of a bunch of things, a bunch of events, you find out, Aphra has hired other people to do the same thing, and they have met kind of not so fortunate ends. And then they end up finding the monster, and lo and behold, Aphra's inside the monster, trying to get them to kill the monster and let her out. So that's the story.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like
The
she's
monster
been
ate her.
swallowed by the monster.
Yeah, she got swallowed.
No. The mother was the car. She is the car.
No, the monster swallowed her, and so she used her communication device to hire people to kill the monster so she could get out.
Okay.
It's actually funnier if you read it. I guess.
Like she's sitting in the belly of the monster going, what's my plan B?
Can I get out of here? Yeah, it's
my
a pretty
best
cool
course of
story.
action.
The art was decent.
There's a lot of panels of the guy kissing the trainer.
Yeah, I know. They
What
really
the
wanted
heck
to make
is
a
up
point
with
of that.
Interspecies dating?
He's like,
They love
come
each
here,
other.
give me kissy.
Yeah, they love each other. Trandoshan's like, whatever, dude. Kind of,
Yeah, I don't think the trainer actually likes him.
It doesn't
Yeah,
seem
it
like
doesn't
it.
Trandoshan
seem like-
specifically says that she doesn't, or I don't know what it is,
The
does not
Trandoshan's
like him.
Trandoshan is a female Trandoshan.
Okay. There
She's
you go.
later established because he calls her his wife. But unless Trandoshans are like Jurassic Park dinosaurs, like, I don't know. Who knows?
You never know.
You never know. I'm not
Nature
going to
finds a
assume.
way.
I'm just saying what he called her, his wife, and used the female pronouns. So I'm going to go with that.
There you go.
But who could tell in a population of all males if she wouldn't, or all females if she would switch? I don't know. Do they?
How do we feel about the droid pack mule backpack legs?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's like someone came up with an idea and didn't really workshop whether or not it would really roll through every frame of the comic. It's like, all right.
They never really utilize it that much, and I think that was part of the joke. Like, this guy bought this cool thing, and that's all he can talk about, and he never really uses it. And it's part of it. It's part of a joke. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny joke.
The best thing about it.
Yeah. But I love Aphra. We'll see what happens.
I do too.
The cover for the
3PO
next
on
Aphra
fire?
looks awesome, I will say. If you see the cover at the end of that issue,
Yeah.
just shows like a
I
profile
haven't liked the
Aphra.
cover art lately, but this next one looks pretty cool.
Yeah, the next few ones. There's one cover coming out where Aphra's holding a lightsaber, and you see the shadow of Vader like over her, like they're about to fight. That cover is coming out pretty soon, and that is probably one of my favorite covers of recent times. Looks awesome.
I like the reflection in her goggles.
Yeah. I mean, they're good stuff. Check it out. Buy some comics.
Nice pickup. I didn't even see that, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
With
Good
all
stuff.
weapons deployed.
Yeah, all weapons deployed.
Yeah.
The murder bots are after
Yeah.
Aphra.
Everybody wants to get a piece of Aphra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I want to get a piece. So that's all I got for comics, guys.
Stop it,
Time for
Corey.
Porkers by the Week.